Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next race.
Joined again by myself, Raiden, and
Crazy Comics.
we got L0rdRaiden versus Ragnoth today. Both of these excellent players. This is going to be a good one. We're looking at the scene here. There's 63 Hollow Bastion.
Jeez.
Pretty wild. There's a 41 Pride Lands to start. So this one looks like it could be pretty interesting to see.
Absolutely. And like we said before, both of these runners are extremely good at this game. So expect to see some really good gameplay, and wish both of them good luck.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to see some good ass Kingdom Hearts here.
Yeah.
And they're off. Oh, they start with final form. That's pretty big.
Ooh. Yeah, that is a big start for both of the runners.
No time wasted forcing it this time.
Absolutely.
Just two other minions. We got tunnel fire. Oh, explosion! Oh,
Wow, baby seed. Yeah, baby seed.
this is gonna be. This one's gonna be interesting.
Absolutely. So yeah, that 63 is very ominous, but also seeing some of these 5 worlds are also pretty ominous, especially like Twilight Town being a 5. Like that is a very low Twilight Town.
And Twilight Town being just base 5 is crazy because you have such a huge commitment to TT1 that
Absolutely.
It might not be there, or it might be the first chest might be Genie.
Yeah, who knows?
All right, off the bat, we have a report and limit form in Pride Lands that tells you that 100 Acre has a cure, which gives it a guaranteed 5. Another guaranteed 5 off the bat.
Yeah, and also forms being a guaranteed 5, or not forms, levels being a guaranteed 5 as well. Just you've got a large number surrounded by 4 5s that you absolutely know are 5s. So this seed's going to be interesting.
I think here with limit and final available, so many worlds open up. Like you have, if they get a fire anywhere, that's it. They've kind of just cracked it open. They can go wherever they want, really.
Absolutely. Yeah. Also, going into a 41 Pride Lands means you're also going to get a lot of tools at the start, since that's usually the world that everybody starts out with. I say usually, mainly because Ragnoth is pushing every other world besides Pride Lands.
I respect it.
It's interesting play. I'm not going to knock it. So.
No, doing your shotguns around the place. Like he knows that he's got to go there anyway. Like he's at 41. There's no ignoring it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that limit for SDT as a 12. It could be in 93. Oh wow, Combo Master level 2.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they started with a no experience Keyblade.
Oh well, that makes more sense.
That's why he went and found something else, and that's why Raiden changed his Keyblade afterwards. That he only hit level 2 after the fight. Okay,
that makes a lot more sense. All right, game. I see.
Wanted to grade out those levels.
Yeah. Also finding it interesting how, even though Raiden went through that first fight with the no experience Keyblade, that he is getting all of his levels that Ragnoth just got in that fight, just going through Pride Lands normally.
Oh, Doug and Goofy are going ham.
Oh yeah.
We got a 4 page.
Our dog, just killing it. So we got a cure. We got some torn pages. Like we found out, 100 Acre Wood is a guaranteed 5, so probably going to push that at some point. It may not be the first thing on your docket, but it's definitely there. Like, it's going to be looming.
Yeah, Blizzard in Report 5 telling us that Disney Castle has Peter Pan, so we know we don't really have to go there. You might want to go and just check the shotgun in case. So it's free Psyx tools. But other than that, like, it's a world crossed off. You don't have to do it. Which means you can save those shadows for Valor and for Wisdom outside for mini expert.
Well, and forms aren't really necessary in this seed, since they're only a 3, so there's only going to be a report on them. But any information is good information, because here at the beginning of these races, you kind of want to find reports to tell you where not to go, or where to go.
The faster you get those reports, the faster you kind of decode the seed, if you will.
Right. Like that report was crossing a 5 off of our board, which is extremely good because that was an only 5 world. So now there's no real necessity to go there, but you at least know it's there. Other reports can hint magic, so it'd be good to find out where your crowd control magnets are, where your one-on-one reflects are. So just really good to. Information is power. Knowledge is power. So, I mean, anything you find, you're definitely going to like, except if it's a no crap report where it just hints something that you've already gone to.
Already got, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I like Ragnoth's decision to not go Disney Castle yet, because what I was thinking is the passive Wisdom or Valor on the way, just thinking like just for those abilities potentially. And the aggro play from both of them, kind of even neck and neck. Like, Raiden, I would say, appears to be moving faster, but not really, because Ragnoth has those extra shotguns. He has that glide now. Glide and aggro is pretty nice. Yeah, we saw that last seed. We did not see a single glide at all.
Oh yeah. And that's always the thing, right? You want to hold off on your bigger worlds until you get better movement, but it always seems like the movement is in those bigger worlds.
Yeah.
So it's just one way that the game just kind of plays with you a little bit. You think you're playing the game, but the game is really playing you.
I've had it before, aerial dodge in the last chest of core. It's always nice.
Absolutely. Yeah, so... kind of taking this time, since we're seeing the same thing out of both runners, just kind of looking at our other worlds, because we're seeing big numbers out of OC, LOD. Right now they're in Agrabah. Port Royal has got a big number, so it's pretty evenly split, aside from a 63 Hollow Bastion. So
yeah, it's on that report for Ragnoth telling us that levels are no longer necessary. That is a second chance on levels.
Ooh. Still a good ability to find, though, like especially as you're going through your final fights and everything like that. So it's not something you're going to actively hunt for, but maybe you're just going to find it going through the game. So
I'm expecting to see some passive experience boosting if they find one.
Absolutely.
Just so it's a nice way. Wow, proof in. I missed that for a second. Proof
in non-existence. Both of our runners finding it seconds after each other, so still a very tight race. So
yeah, and that early proof again is gonna put on a little bit of nerves. People, it's having that thought in the back of your head. Oh no, is this a go mode? What am I gonna do? So
go modes for most runners, you hate to see it, but with how good both of these runners are, I think they're just going to roll with the punches, really, when it comes to go mode seeds. So you might see some really off-the-wall strategies for having low tools in some of those fights if they really need to get through this seed fast.
Yeah. We're seeing 100 Acre here from Ragnoth. Stitch is your 5 and 100 Acre. Wow, we are ruling these 5s out fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's out of the worlds where you know that there's only a 5 there, so
Yeah.
And also that early stitch means we don't have to go any further, and torn pages have lost all importance in this one. So, yeah. But what were you going to say?
Oh, something that crossed my mind earlier on today with regards to other, what was I saying? Other, say it's like reports for guaranteed 5s. If you have a guaranteed 5 as a 5 or an 8, you're not going to get a hint for that world if there's a proof there. And it was something to keep in mind, I thought, because if there's a proof in a world that has a 5 or an 8, you can't get a report for it because proofs can't be reported and reports can't be reported.
That's true. I never even thought of that. That's really smart. That's really smart.
Yeah.
Good job, Reese.
Well, I was more looking at it and going, wow, so they have so many reports, but all that's left is, if you see you have most of the reports and all that's left are 2 worlds and neither have been hinted yet, you go, okay, well, the one with the guaranteed 5 very possibly has a proof. The Trinity limit in OC here is also a really nice quality of life tool to have. Limit form Trinity limit opens up rough death from Ragnoth. And more torn pages. Unfortunately, they're not going to be of much use, but that's another 5 out of 6.
Right. Yeah, also getting that report in Space Paranoids, which makes Hollow Bastion have a thunder element. So it takes our nice 63 down to a cool 56. So
even number of chicks.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's also good to get that information out there because it takes another 3 off the board. Because those are always the interesting thoughts is where are the rest of the reports and everything like that. Like if you got a big number world like say Hollow Bastion, like how many reports are hiding in there just waiting for you to find them?
Well, I think the fewest amount of reports that we can have in there are 2. If I'm doing my math right, I may be forgetting combinations with 5s in them. No, the lowest is 0. But if you have a 7, really, the lowest is 1 if you have 1 set. If it has 2 magics, the lowest is 1. But
okay, I'm following you.
There's the potential for it to have 0 reports.
Right.
Doubtful, but possible.
We're getting our first dive into Hollow Bastion from Ragnoth. Yeah, really. Also, like the Space Paranoids play from both of these runners because going to a 12 world is always kind of interesting because your first thought is, oh, well, it's a 5 and a 7, but you can see that in cases like this, it's not always that way. Sometimes it has 4 reports in it. Sometimes it has a report in a form. So just kind of crossing those off the board and just realizing that it's not as scary as it appears is always a good feeling. Just to be like, okay, this world is done. Like I do not need to go back to this world.
Yeah. Removing the possibility, especially with forms being off the table. Removing the possibility of a 5 there is really nice. So you're no longer guessing.
Yeah, that's another good thing. Is just with forms not having anything. It for me who routes around forms, like it's kind of sad to see, but it's also good to see because whenever you see that 9, it doesn't hold as much importance anymore than if there were things on report or things on forms. So
you don't have that in the back of your head going, oh man, I might have to go and get this.
Right.
This might be an 8 proof seed, you know?
Yeah. Nice reflect there off of the Bailey fight, which is the only thing that HB1 has paid out so far. So hopefully HB2 will be a lot nicer.
We got a lot of checks on the way to Ansem study. Could be anything there.
Heck yeah.
That's where you see a lot in Cavern. But
And I don't know about you, but I feel like HB2, that descent down into the computer and everything like that, I feel like that's where all of the checks start to show themselves. Like, you're not going to find everything there, but it's where you're going to find like 2, maybe 3 checks if there's a big numbered Hall of Bastion.
Yeah, you start to see those, they start to reveal themselves to you.
Right. All right,
let's here from Raiden. Pretty standard, just making use of that blizzard. I always love to see jump blizzard. It didn't land, but it looks so cool. So,
oh yeah, just the wind up in the pitch, and sometimes it lands.
Yeah, the Hail Mary.
Heck, Sora wants to make it flashy. All right, so we got a master form going down towards Ansem's study. It's a good find, but like we've been talking about, it's not entirely necessary for this seed. But it is definitely good to have, especially if we want to do course skip, since we already have 3 of our forms, so you can get it up to level 5, which is more than enough to get it up the ledge.
Oh yeah, having that available, core skip, and of course early throne room, Shanyu skip, having those available to you is a huge utility. Like, you save a whole lot of time if you do them early. Doing them later, sometimes it's as fast to do it normally, but having that available to you early is really nice.
Absolutely. So yeah, we still got 30 in Hollow Bastion, still a very big number, so yeah, whittling that down is definitely a priority at this point. Well, I also just realized, can you get up the wall with Blizzard or with Reflect using Master Form?
Oh, for core skip?
Yeah.
I am the wrong person to be asking.
Okay.
I
was taking a look at his, taking a look at his tools, and the usual one to go for is the fire. Okay, I'm getting confirmation from the chat that says, yeah, you can do that. So, but just taking a look at the tools that at least Ragnoth has at his disposal. L0rdRaiden has very similar things at his disposal. But just taking a look at that and realizing, okay, what with these tools can they do to get past core? And just thought coming to my mind. We also got a report on levels saying that Olympus Coliseum has a fire element, so it's good to know where your fires are. They're not necessarily going to chase it, but yeah, it is good to know where your fires are, especially for Final Form and for Master Form.
Oh yeah, having fire is one of the more useful spells in the game. You can use it again, Final, Wisdom, Chicken Little, Master, all really make use of it. No range on it, but it does a lot. It does the job. It kind of melts things.
Absolutely. Finding a Thunder at the beginning of core is also really good. I saw the other day in one of the races, a runner was trying to use Thunder to get up the wall in core, which is a viable strat. Just wasn't able to make it work, but so there's another tool at their disposal.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they go for it. And it looks like Ragnoth is going for it.
Oh my goodness. He made it. Okay, that was scary. That was so scary. That blizzard. I like air blizzard, maybe not that much.
Yeah, he just needed something to keep him in the air, not really fall into the ground, just to keep him where he needed to be in time to get that form off. So yeah, claps definitely to Ragnoth on that. So now we're going to see him level up Master Form. Interesting routing on this. Not something I would have thought of where you use Master Form and then come back around to level it up. It's definitely a good play by Ragnoth.
It's pretty clever. You like to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Raiden's having some difficulties with that corridor fight. He's decided to turn around, and I don't know if he's going to shotgun or if he's going to do Roxas. Oh wow, EXP boost. Let's go. I'm big fan of EXP boosting.
Absolutely.
Sneak it in wherever I can. It looks like he's just shotgunning though.
Which is fair. You definitely could do Roxas at this point with the tools that you have, but the question at this point will be, is it optimal? Is it optimal for you to do it at this time? And for right now...
I'm thinking...
Would you?
Well, it's a 7, so you don't have to go here. You just find your proofs and then you come here, I think.
That's true. Okay.
You wait until you can do the fast Roxas and then you come back. Oh, there's the thunder in the wall. Okay, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. Something I'll need to work on at some point. That's the one thing I love with watching these runs is just you see so many different variations of the same thing that it just causes your brain to go into overdrive saying, how can I replicate that?
Second proof of connection in core and a magnet. That is...
Ooh, that's big.
That is interesting. 2 proofs, and we're only, 17 minutes in?
So, it's looking like a jet sea, not in like the usual way that you would think of a jet sea, where it's like right at the beginning of Worlds, but just the way that these runners have been routing have turned this into a pseudo jet sea.
Still 7 potential world locations. Oh, that's unfortunate, man.
Oh man, hate to see it.
Slapshot in cavern, and now we know he has to get through here. So he has to get through here to finish. Oh my goodness! Oh wow. Okay, it's scary.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, I'm a few seconds behind, so I was wondering what it was, but now you've made it absolute certain.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Cavern remembrance. So we are 18 minutes in. All 3 groups. They have final. They have limit. They have Trinity limit. They're missing. They have a reflect, magnet, thunder. They have a lot of tools. I think he's gonna go for it. Does he decide to level a bit? Maybe use screens to get a few sneaky levels, or we'll see. If he picks up that EXP boost, maybe he turns around and heads the screens for a bit. Raiden's still having some difficulties. That fight is so tough, and I find the more I die to it, you just tilt more and more, and you go, I should be able to do this, because it's like, in theory, it's possible with super low tools, but it's just so unforgiving. And sometimes there's not a whole lot that, like, you're hoping that the blizzard kills there, and unfortunately the dancer just grabs him, and what do you do? You know?
Yeah. It's definitely it's definitely rough. So
a brutal fight with low levels. You just don't have the stats to kill the things off quick enough.
Right. So I think what we might see here is Ragnoth might go through this fight, and depending on his mindset, he might just decide to just barrel straight through the world that never was, or like you were saying before, finding that experience boost, he might think, well, I've got everything to level on screens, might as well just go level on screens. So
see what his stats are at. His current stats are 18 strength and 20 magic, so he is nowhere near that floor. I think getting a few levels is definitely a good play. If he can get through it, more power to him. But the potential for that second chance as well on levels is very tempting for me, I think. It definitely makes things a lot faster as well. He has Stitch, but he only has base magnet as well. So it might be rough, the levels, and without the second chance and with the low defense, screens is also pretty unforgiving.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, now we have Raiden going for the core skip, and this is this, if he gets it here, is gonna be really interesting to watch. He's so we'll have both of them with 3 proofs, both of them in similar locations in the world that ever was. Ragnoth just edged ahead a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's pretty neck and neck. Like, they're both doing the same things, and I believe this is just the optimal play. You've been given all of the tools to do core skip at this stage. I think as much as I'm personally not a fan of the skip, it's definitely what you do in this situation. So, well read from both of them. Just absolutely. A little bit wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
They haven't given us much to talk about because there wasn't a ton in the scene. Like, it's just let's just go to Hollow Bastion. All right, Hollow Bastion, everything.
That's the scene. It's over.
That's the scene.
This is our second double proof in a row. Last seed, Chico versus Double, had a 2-proof World That Never Was, 2 chests after each other. Both of them after Psyx was insane to watch. So double proof Hollow Bastion immediately afterwards is crazy.
Oh yeah.
And Ragnoth trying to squeeze out those limit levels and get a bit of EXP as he's heading up the tower. Another form boost is very nice. The form boost for Stickbar.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
If he can, I don't know if he can get that final level from the Dragoons. I don't think he will, unfortunately.
I highly doubt it.
Could have turned around and done dancers maybe, but that's trolling a little. Oh wow. That sorcerer, he just takes no prisoners. You don't need Cypher's trophy. What are you doing? Oh no, not again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he wants to get EXP boost range. Okay. Not quite. I think he's slightly above it. Sora's hair is in the way.
Yeah, now he's in it. I believe that he's in it now. Also, we had L0rdRaiden just glide spamming in final form up the wall. Another very viable strat. Very, very well done from both these runners.
And he's about to get his proof of peace now, so he'll be heading to the tower. He might decide to push screens. I think with the bit of difficulties he's had with the fights, specifically just hallway, I think in his head he may have in the back of his head there, I need some stats, I need some levels.
Right. So, yeah, especially
it surprised me to see him go to screens.
Yeah, you also kind of want stats, because if this was a world where it was just a boss rush, like you're just going from boss to boss to boss, he would be fine here. Like these, just doing level 1 damage and everything like that, you can do that. But there are some mob fights, especially later on when you get to Dragon Xemnas or Armored Xemnas and everything like that, and you've got the fight in the core of the ship. That's a big mob fight where stats are really going to come in handy, or else that will be a waking nightmare fight. So
it's such an evil fight as well. When you don't have much, those assassins are kind of. Oh, I can't. I don't want to use up my. I got my 1 allowance of the F word. No, I'm not going to use that. That's it for the league.
I didn't even know we had allowances. Like.
No, I get it.
Okay. No. So we got 2 runners going in the opposite directions. Ragnoth is just going to barrel straight through, whereas L0rdRaiden is going to take your advice and going to go level on screens. Both of these are pretty viable, but I think if we were going to give the edge to anybody right now, I think we would actually, like in my personal opinion, I would give it to Raiden. Because getting those stats and getting over the damage floor and everything like that is just going to make this world so much easier.
Yeah, you you will speed through it a lot quicker when you're doing say uncapped damage, not uncapped, but above the cap, the base. My goodness, words are not my thing right now.
Yeah, right. Commentating is hard, guys.
An active explosion as well. Yeah, he's got this. Stitch might heal him a little too fast. That's the only thing, but you get what you can take. You know?
I don't think Stitch can actually heal you in this fight.
No,
since when he plays the ukulele, that's whenever characters would usually drop the health orbs. But in this one, it would actually drop their.
It's not the ukulele. He has a regen.
Oh, okay. That's something I didn't realize. Okay.
I didn't know it for the longest time until I was doing this fight, and I went, where'd my EXP boost go? What the hell?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Seeing these levels from Raiden, let me just up the quality of the stream so I can read that. What his stats are. Oh, he's above the magic floor now. He's at 2636, and he's going to get a few more levels before we go there. Oh,
and if I'm reading that correctly, I think he got horizontal slash on levels as well, so that's big.
That is very big. Okay, yeah. And his EXP boost is now gone. Stitch, I can't believe it.
Honestly, with just being above the magic floor, I think that's fine. Like, because he hasn't started the world that never was yet, I don't believe. Or no, he got the first 4 checks.
He shotgun, but didn't do Roxas, yeah.
Right. So, with that, he's still going to go through, like, the Dragoons and everything like that. So, there's going to be some EXP there that could possibly knock him over, but... I mean...
Oh, don't get too greedy. There's the second chance. Oh, that is big. Okay. This is definitely going to be close. This is going to be so close.
In the words of Zigbar, this just got interesting. This is now a very interesting race, because not only is it a jet seed, but you got 2 runners who have done wildly different things. One is below the floor, just zooming through this world. Meanwhile, the other one took their time to level up and has not started it. So,
tortoise in the hare.
It's a tortoise in the hare situation, man. Like this.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because, he's ahead in terms of fights done, but these stats are going to make a big difference, and that second chance as a safety net is going to be huge.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we see Ragnoth getting some EXP, like in the fights between...
Let's go! The poverty strats, I love it. I love it.
Oh man, we're gonna sell the house. We're gonna pawn all of our belongings just so we can get ourselves a few more ethers. Or actually, no, it was okay. I was about to say, did he actually?
He reversed his mortgage. He's going on holidays. He's leaving the kids with a fucking bill, not a will. I said
there you go. There you go. Wow. All right. We're moving on. Okay, so we got a Luxor fight.
Yeah.
We got a Luxor fight. We're still selling some stuff. Things are definitely moving along, and this is now that L0rdRaiden has entered the world that never was, this is going to become a very interesting race.
Yeah, I can see this being super close. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's got the updated the organization 100. I haven't seen that update yet. You've got Rue in the hood. Rue is...
Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, that Trinity is really good. That's what... Trinity is just so nice for these solo fights. He's gonna employ it on Luxord as well, and Zemnis, I imagine. It's just so nice to have.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was close. He has limit form to go into. He needs to remember that. And I think Roxas may be in 3rd phase here now after this. Yeah, okay. He's died.
I'm making sure to write down my questions that I want to ask afterwards. Cause...
I just go, oh yeah, I should ask that, and then I forget it.
Oh, yeah.
I operate on instinct. Get the present. Okay, nice L0rdRaiden. Ragnoth, even below the floor, is just, he's clearing this pretty fast. He's going pretty well. Switching back to 60. Yeah. If you don't know, L0rdRaiden's cards act a little funky on 30 FPS. They don't act the way they should, or in 60 FPS. So people switch it to 30 so that they are more consistent with how they should be. I saw Raiden get hit the exact same way that Ragnoth did. He's EXP boosting these Dragoons. Unfortunately, didn't have enough to get that next level in, but he's got plenty of strength there, plenty of magic. Got his finishing plus. Yeah, this is going to be, I think, a very straightforward Xigbar. Still getting clipped by an overhead can mean death. He's not got once more. He only has second chance, so...
Right.
Still a scary fight, but just
plus having that horizontal slash to fall back on is also really good. Like, he's got some backups that he can employ in this fight. So
yeah, you're going to be seeing him make use of that hard slash before we room transition, I imagine, and then once we get through. Weapon of the Owl. I love this mod so much.
So cursed, but so good.
That was probably one of my favorites in it. Alright, that was nice getting him out of Berserk. It was a little scary for a second. Oh no! Why did I say anything? What?
Did you just commentator's curse? What?
No, I didn't say. I just said it was scary for a moment. That was all.
Oh man. Whatever.
Oh, he's getting tilted a bit. That's unfortunate. Oh well.
That's
what happened was he forgot to press L1 for his shortcut, and he just pressed the button instead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is not a fantastic situation to be in for Raiden. You wanna have that room changed. If you just let him do his thing for long enough, I guess he will. But you don't want to do too much damage.
Yeah. Now seeing those shots come off, it's definitely too much damage. But
there we go. That's good. Yeah. Well, he was only in second phase, not third phase, which was nice because he's only doing the single shot.
Gotcha.
Ragnoth having a much cleaner Psyx this time around.
There you go.
I expect this after this Berserk, he should be dead. The magnet didn't come out fast enough. Is he going to go for action loop? I think he might get it. Yeah, he's got it. Alright. This should be pretty straightforward from Raiden now. Action loop, if you don't know, when Xigbar is in a room transition, or he doesn't have to be in one, but it's a lot easier to do it in one, knocking him out of the room transition and hitting him with a finisher again as he goes into DM phase means it's based on action count. It sets his action count to a value where he will just do 3 shots and reload. And if you stagger him when he's reloading, he'll just go, okay, let me do that again. 3 shots and reload. You stagger him when he's reloading, he'll just keep doing it. So it's tough to get, but more experienced players have been getting it in crazy ways. I saw somebody get a whirly goof before instead of an extra hit. It's people get it with drive explosions from auto forms. It's pretty insane, but it's so valuable to have.
Right.
Oh man. Stitch is trolling.
Yeah.
Ragnoth is not having a good time here.
Oh, man. Yeah, but like we're seeing, that gap is closing here. Lord Raiden is just 2 bosses behind him, so yeah, start cheering on who you're cheering on, because it is.
This is going to be so close. I imagine during final fights, this gap is going to close a bit more as well. Okay, well, that's not going to help it close. Unfortunate death from Raiden. L0rdRaiden can be a bit of an annoying fight sometimes. Light and darkness. Get out of here.
Excuse me, rabbit? This was always a rabbit fight?
I think so. I don't really recall back on the PS2, but from memory, I think this was how it went.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they even gave him the earrings.
Oh my gosh.
Xemnas won here from Ragnoth.
Mm-hmm.
And without second chance once more, this fight can be pretty scary. And in terms of closing the gap, your gap closers, I saw that he had Slapshot, but I didn't think I saw a slide dash or flash step there.
Yeah, I don't think either of our guys have found slide dash or flash step, so not having gap closers kind of sucks for Xemnas 1, and also kind of sucks for final Xemnas when he's in the phase where you can actually like stagger him and everything like that. It's good to have a gap closer there, but
yeah, but he's just going to be melting him here with the RSRs. They reflect, slapshot, reflect. You get an extra reflect in you get double the damage basically as your output, and finishing it into an explosion. I expect that he's going to be asking him to kneel here now in a second. The Trinity limit. He won't get the skip. He's building the floor. Oh, he might actually with limit form. Raiden is in DM. Yo, he got the skip!
No kidding. Wow. Oh, good job, Ragnoth.
Really well done. Really well done from Ragnoth. That reflects, that slapshot reflect is so hard to pull off as well. I've tried it a few times, and it's just the timing is so tight on it that it's execution heavy, so execution heavy.
Absolutely.
Clean L0rdRaiden from Raiden, so he's again still the 2 fights behind. What we might see during this engine core, we might see these stats making a bit of a difference.
Yeah, we got
base to reflect going into final fights is he's turned around.
Okay, he's doing a safety save, and he's also I think he's going to
be trying to get those levels,
which I can commend. Like that's good.
Oh, he wants final levels as well, actually, I think.
Yeah, I think that's for your for the core fights as well.
Yeah.
Core fights meaning Dragon Xemnas, the core of the ship, where you're fighting 2 waves of enemies.
How many levels is he from Second Chance? He's at level 23 right now, and Second Chance is on level 32, so he is a ways away.
Yeah. But highly doubt he's going to find it.
He might lose form here. It's going to be tight. Okay.
Well, if Ragnoth's inventory is like L0rdRaiden's, he definitely has high drive recovery. So if he did lose his form there, he definitely could have got it right back. So.
Yeah, and he's just going for it now at this stage. Okay.
The other thing that L0rdRaiden has advantage in is he has less of a loadless time. Only by 20 seconds, but that 20 seconds can mean quite a difference.
Yeah.
So,
some of these new strats being developed, you look at Armor Xemnas 1, that's taking people less than 20 seconds to fight that, like, when we were starting out, was taking people like a full minute, like minute and a half, and it's like, oh, people are done this in like 12 seconds. That's crazy.
Gotcha.
Where in the World was once more. We didn't see it, so right now it could be Twilight Town. It could be
STT is a possibility if that's
STT. It could be in a lot of places. Port Royal, LOD, OC. But I can have a look at the world. I can't tell you where, but after the seed is done, I'll just get a look at it.
Oh, bother. You're going to try building Skipsora.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother. I didn't see. Is Tigger... It was Tigger Syx.
No. Syx is a healer.
Oh, man.
Tigger is... can you think of an Org member who likes to jump? That's who Tigger is.
Oh. Okay.
So, it's excellent. Seeing him slowly approach you with his hands behind his back.
I'm Zoltan. I don't know how to spell Zoltan. I'm with you. I thought it was Larxene for a second until he said Zoltan.
No, the 8 is in the 8 in 100 acre. The 5 is a Stitch. Oh, Raiden doesn't have Stitch. Ooh. No, he does. Yeah, he does. Bulk.
Oh, man.
Don't worry about it.
It's all good. Yeah. The people running these streams are doing an excellent job. We're just the ones talking, but the ones who have been running these behind the scenes have been doing an excellent job throughout these seeds. So definitely claps for them.
Yeah.
Excellent job. So.
That one's on me. I didn't call it out. I'll take that one.
Too busy jamming. Heck yeah. Let's go. So...
Ditch doing the classic. You cannot hit that assassin anymore. Sorry. Leave him alone, Stitch. Oh my goodness. Okay, he got him out of the air.
Oh man. This gap is closing.
It is. This is real close now.
Oh man.
I think Raiden might pass it.
Yeah, this is a nail biter, an edge of your seat. What dreams are made of. Like this is this is everything.
Getting hit by that building, that was so scary. You're on 1 health. Every little mistake or anything can just cost somebody here at this stage. This is pretty crazy.
Absolutely. Both of these runners are sweating bullets, and I think everybody watching is doing the exact same thing as them. Like, it is just... Wow. Yeah, EXP boosting on the clocks. Like, that's...
Yeah.
I
don't know if that's intentional, but he did get hit by a building.
Yeah. I mean, when you get hit by a building and you just keep walking, I mean... what else are you going to do but fight clocks?
No, I'd panic cure. I'd get me out of this. One of them runs up to me and explodes. Get out of here.
Right. Alright, so Ragnoth. Jeez, Ragnoth just finishing that fight at Ragnoth 0 with no drive left.
Kingdom Carts music in the background. It's going. Yeah, 2 fights left for Ragnoth. He's got armor 2 here. He's got finals on this. As I said, final anthem, but it's not final anthem when it's not final fights. It is final fights. It's not Final Fantasy. The final countdown.
Good
also watching.
Yeah.
Near Rule, they have to fight Terra. Oh no.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no, Ragnoth. Oh. That is going to be huge.
Oh man.
So Raiden now sneaking up. every mistake, every little thing is makes a difference here.
Every little thing he does is magic, except when he hits him.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Out of all of these fights, Armored Xemnas 2 is where a lot of your difference in levels is going to come out. Because just getting out of those segments and getting thrown through the air, like, that's where it's going to be. Yeah, I'll just start that thought and abandon it, because I just completely forgot what I was going to say.
Well, getting through that phase is pretty scary, because like a lot of the time, when you're playing at high level, you go, I'm not going to get hit. I just reflect, thunder, reflect, and it's over. But at low level and with base reflect, you got to be a lot closer. You got to play it a lot riskier. It's really tough, especially with that second chance for Ragnoth. Oh, I've just had some breaking news. The winner of the fight, of the race, has to fight Vulcan in real life. So that's going to be interesting. I'll let them know. We'll get the cameras out. Oh my God, Ryan! Oh no!
Oh man!
To Mickey! Don't take Mickey! Oh no!
Oh man!
Okay, this is going to be super close now. This comes down to Dome. This is going to be so close.
Wow!
Got about 30 seconds of time of leeway. And if he has a clean armor 2, it just comes down to whose final Xemnas is faster.
Yeah, it is. God, we can't say it enough. It is neck and neck.
What are his items? I didn't even notice Ragnoth's items. Does he have elixirs here? Alright, he's in laser phase. The easier of the phases if you have guard and reflect. In my view.
It's a fair shit.
I'm trying to think. Can't do it in my brain how much damage base reflect does on laser phase. I can't do it. Reflera. He needs another Reflera into session if he had it, but base reflect. This is scary. Dom could pop at any second. Meanwhile, pretty straightforward armor 2 from Raiden. This is yeah, wow.
I'm really just watching intently. Like I am.
Oh, okay. He's Sparrow-hearted, which means he wasn't done. Do you have elixirs?
I don't. I think it was just potions and ethers.
He has his magic back anyway. Okay, and now Raiden is on Final Xemnas.
Oh my gosh. It is a race, guys.
Going to be so. He has 20 seconds and he has 20 seconds on him. 30 seconds on him even. Sorry.
Yeah, it is. Just God.
Oh,
another Sparrow Hearts. Like, let's just keep using session. Like, one of these sessions at least.
Just the timing of those Sparrow Hearts is really unfortunate. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, he has him. I think he has him. Oh, okay. That's him done. All right. So we have 30 seconds.
Okay. This is big, guys.
Alright, so he has to beat 48-54. This is gonna be close. This is so close. And these reflect the frames that you have to time these reflects to are gonna be so. I think he might just have it. Yep, and that's it. That's the time. Wow. Okay. GG to Ragnoth, but that is so close.
Oh man. Yeah, like it's gonna be guesstimation within 20 seconds of each other, more than likely. Just watching.
Ragnoth doesn't know if he's won yet, or he's worrying. And there it is. There's just the dome skip coming from Ragnoth. Less than a minute. Wow. 40 seconds. That is crazy.
40 seconds. Wow.
30, 35. Yeah, that is. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Holy cow.
GG's. Massive GG's.
GG's to both of you. That was an incredible race.
Hey, thank you so much. GG's.
That was fantastic.
GG's,
towards the end, 30 seconds in the difference. That was crazy. That was so crazy.
What was Raiden's limitless?
49.34.
Oh, no way. Okay.
I maybe could have. I don't know. I messed up the end. So.
GG's. I don't know. I played really sloppy in my world that never was.
You both played incredibly, actually. That was an insane race, because it was basically jet seed from like maybe 30 minutes, and just both of you, Ragnoth, you went straight to the world that never was and just barreled through it. Raiden went and leveled an SP just to get above the damage floor. Yeah. And yeah, it was so close the entire way up. Just incredible race to watch from both of you.
The stats came in big as well. Like the gap was just closing, just slowly over
I was so worried about that, especially after the death on Sayax. I'm like, I got to try to get above my magic floor for final fights. Yeah. It's going to be such a big difference if I don't.
Yeah, it was really, really cool to watch. It was, yeah.
Oh man, that's so crazy.
So for both of you, when you found the second proof in Hall of Bastion, like, what did your mind immediately go to whenever that happened?
So for me, the second proof, I don't worry about the second proof, especially if the world that never was is blue. So I was still just following my normal routing. My mindset was finish off Hall of Bastion through like course skip and whatnot, and then go Twilight Town was what I was thinking. And then getting the final proof at last chest, or second to last chest of core, I'm like, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, that was, oh man, it was wild to see. That was because we only just came off the back end of another double proof world that never was, Chico versus double. So when it happened again, that was insane. We're like, oh no. But I think at 18 minutes in, you had all the proofs. Just, yeah.
That's absurd.
Just disgusting.
Yeah, it's absolutely absurd.
Not to mention the game gave you all of the tools to just completely barrel through it. Like you had Trinity Limit, you had 3 forms, all of which got really good usage throughout the seed. The Hall of Bastion gave you pretty much every magic except fire. Just incredible seed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what to say other than I got very lucky that I cleaned up my world that never was on the second half, because like the death to Sayax, the slow Zigbar, was like weighing on me the entire time I was going through, because it's like, man, that's a lot of time lost. I think like Sayax was one hit away and I just missed my reflect.
That was so sad to see as well. I thought, you were supposed to shortcut, was it? Was that?
Yeah, I tried to customize menu it, and I don't know. I think I took a step. So like, there's a thing where sometimes rate as Sora's steps, it will eat your input on customize menu, I've noticed. So like, I tried to close the gap on Sayax, and when I took the step took priority over the reflect, and I got bopped for it.
That's rough. That is pretty rough. Yeah, that was. I would like seeing the world whenever it was. We were watching. You were 2 fights ahead as we went. Like you had finished Zigbar, and Raiden was just about to go into Roxas, and going through our head are, okay, Ragnoth's fights are going to be slower, but did he give himself enough of a lead to keep it? And it looks like the answer was yes. It was it was just really, really, really cool to see. Thank you for the entertainment on that one.
I'm glad it was at least fun to watch, and huge props to fucking Raiden. Pardon me. The biggest thing is, hey, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm telling New York, but I'm not.
That's all right. Okay. Everybody gets one. It's fine.
Fair. But yeah, big ups to Raiden, because this is the worst kind of seed to run into. Making the call between leveling or just pushing, it's I'm not gonna use the meme word, but it can feel like a coin flip on whether or not it's the right choice. It never is.
I feel like it always is. I mean, I had second chance as well.
That's definitely helpful. What level was second chance on?
32 something. I got it
really
as I finished screens, so I got a little lucky there.
I was looking at the stats, going, "Oh, sweet, he's way above World That Never Was." And then that last explosion, it's like, "Oh yeah, you got the second chance." Having that, where was Once More? I plugged it in. Once More was in Twilight Town, but I don't know how far.
Gotcha.
But it was in there. It was the only important check.
Yeah, Raiden, how'd you also feel finding that horizontal slash on levels? Just the entire leveling in screens. How did that feel? Was that a boost of confidence? Was there some confliction between, I should have gone to World That Never Was? What was your mindset during that?
I mean, I feel like I had to do it. I died so much on Corridor's fight that as soon as we filmed the third one, I was like, alright, I'm behind. Hopefully, I can just get some good levels and have some clean fights and it'll be close, which it was, so I guess it worked out, but I knew it was kind of going to be janky. I tried to get super low health, and then I kind of just was like, whatever, if I'm above half during this, we're so low leveled that I'm going to get levels anyway, so I just kind of did it. The Hori slash was super nice though. It's like, okay, Zigbar's just free.
Yeah, I got
a little scary, I will admit. But we made it through. That was nice.
I ended up getting Hori on Shipcore. So that was
Oh yeah, and you didn't have second chance at all. Cause then I also EXP'd the 4 core, the engine core.
Gotcha.
Boosted the little guys.
So Ragnoth, you will now be moving on and facing Jared in the winter semis, who is a tough opponent for anybody. So this is it's going to be pretty interesting. And Raiden, you're going to be going down and facing Double, who's also just such a scary opponent, such unconventional plays coming from him. You never know what he's going to do. So very scary opponent as well. How do you feel?
Who knows? It's tough, right? Because if we get something like this, I mean, I'm gonna hate my life, but because this was insanely stressful. I kind of wish this wasn't so fast, because these points are kind of troll. So I was thinking to myself as I was going through core, I was like, all right, is Ragnoth going to do a 5 TT? I was probably going to go to STT after. There's just this a weird one, and then we got the proof, and I was like, well, this is kind of boring now, but also heart rate increases.
You have your whole plan set out, and there it's just like, okay, well, I guess that's not happening. I guess I'm finishing the game. So it all very much comes down to what kind of seed do you get, what kind of game are you going to play on the day. I've noticed a lot of people have not like good day, bad day, but they have, all right, I'll be more conservative today. I just do the safe plays, and some days people go, I'm gonna go hog wild. I'm gonna go out there. Yeah, I'll do Vex in 20 minutes in. So sometimes, it really just depends. Yeah, how you play on the day, I suppose. For these upcoming ones, I think looking at this, it is still anybody's tournament.
Yeah, it's impossible to call at this point.
Yeah.
If the first rounds were anything to go by, just anything can happen in this tournament. And,
exactly. And there are so many big names and so many names that haven't been in the top but have been playing in all the weekend tourneys and just performing so well in weekend tourneys and in casual races and on that grind, and you see them up here now, and it's I love to see it. I like to see fresh faces. Not fresh faces in the sense that you're new, but fresh faces in the sense that I obviously you've both placed pretty well before, but looking at like some of the names here, I'm not going to name names actually. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to follow up that thought. But some of the names you go, oh, I haven't heard of them before, and then you watch them play and you go, wow, that is really good. So,
yeah, and I think it's just a testament to both of you as like incredible runners, just getting all three proofs like so early and just being like, okay, I can just beat the game, and you do. Like there are so many runners who are like still relatively new who look at that and think, oh, I've got to do A, B, and C before I can even think about touching the world that never was. Whereas you guys are just gung ho, just shoot straight through it, and so it's just a testament to you guys as runners, like with how much skill that you guys have, that you're just able to take whatever the seed is handed you and just make something beautiful out of it, or do really good with it. So can't praise you guys enough for how good this run was.
I really appreciate it. One thing I will say though is, well, two things. One, first of all, huge shout outs to Vulcan and anybody else doing the restream stuff, and anybody moderating. Shout outs to both of you for the commentary. I appreciate it. I try to make it known at every opportunity that stuff like the restream and the commentary, it's fantastic, and huge shout outs to any of the tourney orgs who is keeping all this running, because it's a hard thing to do, and I feel like sometimes you guys don't get as much recognition as you guys deserve. And secondly, everybody who is in top 16, everybody who is even in the qualifiers, like the group stage, everybody is friggin' amazing now. It's honestly absurd. Almost just 0 matches can be called before they're played, and it's just awesome to see.
And it's fantastic to see. There's just a level that the game has come to at this stage. Like you look back on last league and you look back in this league. Like last league, we were going, wow, it's crazy to see how far people have come. And now it's even further beyond, if you would. They're just, people are just improving at such an insane rate. And every game has been like, who's going to win? Who's going to do this? Or who's going to... I agree, Vulcan. I feel like an old man watching everyone getting better at the game than me. That's it.
Well, and that's the good thing, is that this isn't even everybody's final form. Like, they are still going to get better. They're going to watch other players that they're going up against and realize, wow, there's new strats that I have never done that I can do now. Like, watching this race, I saw 2 things that I've never thought about doing that I now want to practice and try to incorporate into what I do. So, I think everybody helps build up each other in this community from what they do, because everybody is going to take the same seed and play it just slightly differently than everybody else. And I think that's the beauty of this randomizer community, is that you get 2 excellent players like this who do well with this jet seed, that other players are going to watch and be like, oh wow, like they did that, like that's something I can do, and just run with it. So this was definitely great, and I want to thank everybody for watching. This was This was one heck of a race. Shout outs to L0rdRaiden, shout outs to Ragnoth. Definitely drop them a follow. Go watch them because they are both excellent runners at this game. And keep an eye out for them. Ragnoth moving on in the winner's bracket. L0rdRaiden going to be tearing up the loser's bracket. It's going to be incredible, and we still got a lot more races to go throughout this league tourney. So yeah. Anything else anybody wants to say?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Yeah, I'm good as well. Just GG's Ragnoth.
Yeah, GG's again, dude.
Glad it was a fun watch. And yeah, to echo what Ragnoth said, appreciate everybody commentating, restreaming, all that good stuff. I mean, you guys work around our schedules, so that's really, really appreciated, doing all this stuff.
They put in a huge amount of work, and it's nice to hear it appreciated as well. It's because again, like the orgs and the commentators, it is something that we have to take the time and go, oh, can anybody make that one? Oh, let's see what I can swing. I might be able to get off work early to watch it, or it's a big effort from everybody involved, but it wouldn't be possible without the racers. Again, it wouldn't be possible without the racers and the assistants and the orgs helping out and commentators, and it really is a group effort to bring this to people.
Heck yeah.
I think that's going to be it from us today. That's our last race. So our next scheduled one was on Tuesday, but stick around because we might have a look in the league chat, have a look in the... I think there's a document in the updates there that shows upcoming things. The challenge will have dates on it when that gets updated as well. We try and keep on top of that one. Tuesday is our next one, and that is going to be Equations versus Sonic, which is I can promise you, will be really entertaining as well.
Quite the spectacle.
Yeah. But keep an eye out because people could schedule for earlier, so we'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you Ragnoth. Thank you Raiden. Thank you Crazy Comics. And thank you Vulcan for having this.
And thank you Raisin.
Oh, you're welcome.
So we're going to be rating Sean and Oz. Go send him some love. Go and have some fun with his stream. So until next time, we'll catch you later. See you later.
Tell him to